Hi everyone. I'm going to walk you through what is perhaps the weirdest one of our projects. It's 1.02 Frank Stella artwork. Frank Stella was a weird guy. I'm a bad art teacher. I think all these artists were weird. Anyways, if you go into the module, so it's module 1, you click on Frank Stella. If you go to page 8, this is exactly what I'm going to do right here. And you scroll down, there's a video where they're going to walk you through how to create your own Frank Stella. I'm on my other computer. I'm literally going to be you're going to be hearing them. I'm following exactly what they're doing on this video, but just so you know, that's what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Sharing my screen. All right, there we go. I got this ready. Again, you're going to hear in the background what's going on. It's exactly what I'm going to do.
Today, we're going to make a work of art inspired by Frank Stella. We'll start with a large piece of cardstock and divide it into a grid with 4 sections. Use wavy or zigzagging lines to create movement. Stella is known for his use of symmetry, so we'll fill 2 sections with symmetrical designs using different kinds of lines.
Okay, pausing it there. Symmetry, different kinds of lines. And I went ahead and did colors. I'm going to go ahead and choose green, purple. Okay, all right. So this is exactly what they're doing in the video. I'm just doing my own pattern. Okay, and then all right, and then some green. Let's do, oh, hello. Let's do dots, dot, dot, dot. Okay. Okay, and just because I think it needs a little bit more. There. So I've got 2 patterns of lines, symmetry. One's going horizontal, one's going vertical. Clicking play.
To mix it up, use different coloring tools. You can use colored pencils and markers. This is called mixed media. Remember, symmetry is when 2 elements are balanced and look the same on both sides. In this next section of the grid, we'll use a protractor to create a design inspired by Frank Stella's protractor paintings.
I don't have a protractor.
Now that's a cool effect.
Okay, so a protractor is like a circular tool. You're not going to have to know what a protractor is until you are in middle school and you take geometry. And again, I don't have a protractor, so I'm going to get, it's like a circular tool, and I'm just going to use my lotion bottle to help me do some circles. Let's go ahead and do black. All right, so it looked like they were doing, just doing some curvies here, 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 and then almost like bubbles of some sort. Let's do something like that. Yeah, sure, it sounds great. Let me get a different one. What do I have here? I have my water bottle. That's a little bit bigger. We can do a water bottle here. Let's do curve, 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 curve. I guess, sure, great. And then it's hard with this clipboard in the way. There, some curvy lines, great. You can see that right there, and then they used color. Let me zoom out a little bit. And then they used color once again. All right, let's grab some red. I don't know. And then blue. Again, we are making our own design here. And then I want some green. We need some green in our lives. We already have green. Where's orange? Orange. Okay. All right, that looks like part 1 of Frank Stella artwork. I told you, it looks weird. Here we go, let's keep playing.
In the last part of the grid, we'll add some squares using the protractor.
I don't
See
want to
the
add squares.
parallel and perpendicular lines? Frank Stella would be proud. Now for the flip side.
They want us to flip it over. Flip it over.
Let's get inspired by Frank Stella's maximalist style artwork and create some artwork with lines. Okay. Ta-da! That looks wild!
Okay, so they did one giant thing with lines. It does look wild. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do, I want to do some gray. Let's do lightning bolt. Okay. All right. And then let's do another. Whee! Boys and girls, I'm just making something up with lines. That's all. And then because it's me, I'm going to do an I for Yakabelli. Let's throw a few squares in here. Okay. One more. And just color this one yellow. Let's continue the video.
I used black to add some emphasis and really show off the different kinds of lines I used. Now that both sides are complete, let's make the Stella style artwork look totally off the wall. On this side, we'll add black dots all around. Extend flowing lines from each dot to the edges of your paper.
Okay, they say dots. Okay, dots. And flowing lines from each dot to the edge of the paper. I have no idea. Here we go. Let's keep going.
Making sure none of your lines touch.
None of our lines touch.
Using scissors, cut each line from the edges to the dot.
Okay, now we get to cut. Yay! All right, so the ones that we just did, we're cutting up our beautiful artwork. Okay. Okay. So we're not cutting our paper completely, we're just cutting to the dots, apparently. Take this out. All right, so we've cut our paper up.
Be careful not to cut too far. To really make your artwork pop, glue each squiggly strip to the opposite side of the paper. Make sure.
Okay, I don't have glue right now, so I'm gonna use some tape. All right, so we're gonna pick these paper pieces up and glue them. I'm gonna actually make another cut right in here. This is what they want us to do. It's not very pretty, is it? But it's art for you children. I'm gonna make this one bigger. All right, let's cut this right here too. This is so weird, guys. I told you Frank Stella was a weirdo. Okay. I'm so glad I don't normally teach art. Okay, so we're like making a giant 3D shape. All right, there we go. I'm gonna stop right there. Let's keep going.
Sure to get a good look at the placement. You want to make sure it looks just right before you glue it down.
Uh-huh.
Check it out. I hope you had a great time using.
Okay, children. All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing. So this would be my Frank Stella artwork. So I guess it's kind of cool. I guess so, because there's two different sides. So you would take a picture of this and then attach it to your canvas. Yay!